Hi. Well, after the last couple of vlogs when I was boasting about the brilliant weather here in North Wales, we've had about 9 days of appalling grey, wet, windy weather, and it's been very frustrating. I had things planned, vlogs planned, I had jobs to do on my camper van. The weather has put paid to it. But today it's a nice day. Still a bit cold, there's snow around. It's a bit breezy, but I'm here at the outdoor centre where I did the Anafi versus the DJI Phantom. Well, it wasn't versus, it was explaining why I bought a Parrot Anafi and the problems I was having with the Phantom. This is something similar. It's the Anafi versus the DJI Spark, but it's not a like-for-like comparison because, well, they're not comparable for a start. There's the Anafi and that's the Spark, both brilliant travel drones, very tiny. This of course has folding struts, but it's not a like-for-like comparison because they're not comparable. The Anafi is a more sophisticated drone. It's more comparable with a Mavic Air, I would say. It has 4K footage, 3-axis gimbal stabilization, 25-minute battery life. It's just altogether a more sophisticated drone. Whereas the little Spark is only 2-axis gimbal, and they say 15 minutes battery life, but that's rubbish. That's maybe on a perfectly still day hovering, but in this typical weather we get in North Wales, I'd say 10 minutes battery life. So the comparison today is to see how quickly I can get it out of the case, both of them, get the drone out of the case and in the air. I have a hunch that the Anafi will win because I've been quite impressed with how fast you can get the Anafi in the air. But I've got a stopwatch. I've got a spare phone here with a stopwatch on, so I'm going to time it and just see how long it takes to get from case to air, and yes, let the battle commence.
1, 2, 3, sí.
yeah, that was really that was really interesting. I thought the Parrot would blow the Spark out the water, but it was very close actually. Approximately, the Parrot Anafi from the case to the air took about approximately 2 minutes 20 seconds. The Spark was a slower, but not that much actually. It was 2 minutes 55 seconds, which is roughly 30 seconds difference. I thought it'd be way behind that, and that was even allowing for me faffing around. I forgot the what is it, the OJ, what the hell is it called? Put it on the screen, the OJS lead or something, which I always carry with me, which you plug into the controller and to your iPhone. I'd forgotten that. First time I'd ever tried to fly it without it. So I had a quick search of the bag for that. I also got the usual DJI Fly Safe updates, weak password update, you know, the usual crap you get from DJI before you can fly. But even allowing for all those little hiccups, it was not that much slower. So I think it was pretty comparable actually. As I say, I really thought the Parrot would win hands down, but no, the Spark was very close actually. So I will say flying without the lead and the Spark, flying the Spark without the lead was a bit hit and miss. It looked a bit, at one time I thought it was going to fly off. I didn't seem to be getting any response to the control, and I thought it was going to fly into the corrugated roof here, but I didn't take it up far. I just took it up and brought it down again, just to, because it was only a test, not a flight today. So I wouldn't like to fly the Spark without the lead, and even the Parrot, the Anafi, was didn't seem to be a bit. It seemed to be a bit off today. I was getting a camera gimbal problem, so I had to bring it down, turn it off, send it up again, and it cured itself. So it was at an angle. So I need to recalibrate the Spark and the Anafi when I get home, make sure everything's calibrated and up to date. But very interesting. So I'd say almost a draw really between the Spark and the Anafi. So that surprises me. So I hope you found that interesting, and yeah, I hope you Spark owners are encouraged by what they've learnt today, and I hope, well, Parrot Anafi owners, I'm sure, will be pretty happy with their choice as well. So yeah, so I'd say roughly a sort of draw, even though the Anafi was a bit faster. There were elements, there were little hiccups that could have been ironed out, which probably would have brought the Spark time right down to comparable to the Anafi. So yeah, that was very interesting. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon. Okay, see ya.